In this game, Maxim was playing black, Julian was playing white. And it was one of the stronger games this week, I think. It was a really nice game. By the way, as Szaleni Samuraje started to manage Iglo, we have now the possibility of putting all the games to AI Sensei, and actually I am doing it. It will be done automatically, I believe, in some time. Oh, let me fix my microphone. I always forget to do that. Okay. It will be done automatically. For now, I am doing it manually, and I am putting the games, but I didn't put the links anywhere. I think the new website is not ready yet. But in fact, I can send, maybe I should send on Facebook group, AI links to all your games. So basically, I am watching your game, I am putting it to the AI, and then I am also looking shortly at the AI, so I don't tell too stupid things to you. I don't know, maybe it's sometimes nice to listen to stupid things, because then you can laugh at me, but I will try to not let you. Okay, we have such a such an opening, and where should be the next black's move? In fact, we had a very similar position in a game commentary which we had, I think, last week, or maybe not, maybe 4 weeks ago. But recently I was reviewing a game, and there was a very similar position. I mean, the bottom side was the same. This move at R7, yes, it is very big. And why is it very big? It has a super nice continuation. If white doesn't play locally, then this move of black is difficult to answer. Also, fourth line. In general, there are 4 guys on the back of the 3 guys. Black is coming from a good distance, not too close. All right, there is a helping stone of white, but how to use it? White cannot really cap black. N4, no, N4 is not better. Why? This is a wrong distance towards this wall, and the reason is very tricky, very interesting. White can play this shape, and then the move at S1 is huge. And black really wants to play at R1, but then white has a possibility of playing this reversed monkey jump on the 3rd line. This Ogema is super good, so black would need to play something like this, and then white can get this one very comfortable, an eye, threatening to make another eye, destroying black's base very, very big. So it's better to have all of this done just by one move, by this move. Then and black can play R1. And I was showing a variation. Let's take a look at it again. We were thinking about it a lot during the previous review. I think it was a month ago. Yeah. So what we considered, I think we considered this answer of white, and then a great continuation by black. J3 and H2. 2 lectures ago, I see. Yeah, difficult to deal with for white. If black plays rather like this, then it's easier to deal with. Okay. Black played elsewhere, which is of course also a very good move, very big move. And then white correctly realizes that it is impossible to play that Hane because the ladders are working for white. So all these Josekis are just bad for black. In fact, here even this most powerful move works because that ladder works for white. Black has no good move after white extends if these 2 stones cannot be laddered, and if these 3 stones can be laddered, then black is really bad. So instead, black extends, push, and then white plays here. And I am not sure. Do you know this Joseki? Have you seen it before? And okay. I think b15 is a good move. Nice. So far, everything is well played, right? Because the extension cannot be bad. Going down is also obviously the biggest move now, as black didn't play there. Black's push is also good. And then usually what white does is Hane or this one. White can get cut, but black is in a bigger trouble. However, black has some support here. And how about the go up? Well, now black cannot really cut, probably. Black can play from above, but then still black cannot really cut, or can black? Well, if black cuts, then white gets so much on the outside. I think this is good for white. I don't know. I think it is good for white. So it's not so easy for black. Black will maybe play this, and then maybe white anyway has time to go back. But I understand the will of connecting immediately instead of playing the moves on that side because the side is not interesting and black has a strength. Black has a living group in the corner. So white just connected, and now this is one of the most interesting moments. So I am sad that Maxim is not here to listen. I hope he listens later. Where should black play the next move? D12, D12 jump, okay, well, nice move, why not? C13, okay. Let's take a look first at what happened in the game. Black jumped, threatening that he encloses maybe white's group, so white answered, and then black jumped. Is it good? Maybe there is also this option. I didn't think of it. C13. Maybe white can cut. Yes. Looks risky. White takes a lot of territory. Black is trying to secure the shape, so first plays on one side and then jumps to the other. Is it good? If black anyway wants to jump to the other side, why making this exchange? I think that black made this exchange without really thinking what the next move should be. Black made this exchange because it looks like he is helping his group. But then, well, still he needs to add a move, otherwise white's Hane is painful. So then he jumps. But then the exchange is bad. If black just plays here, is black afraid that white plays such a Kosumi? Not really. The group is safe. The group runs out. This Kosumi is strange. I mean, it's a big move, but maybe it's better to play G16 for white. Maybe this is better. And then, for sure, black will not play the speed. What is the speed? It is like playing next to white's wall, almost. So, not good. The exchange is very, very bad. But then the jump is a correct shape, yes, very nice shape, the next jump. Then white played this slide, and this move is a bit strange, because the group of white is already safe. If there exists a big side, then it is rather on the top. Is this move still trying to attack black's group? I don't think that black's group is attackable. And if, let's say white plays here, black goes there, white just goes here. And maybe if black plays there, white just goes here. So it feels like white played in one of the points of a miyai, of such a miyai which often happens in an opening, that it is kind of a one-sided miyai, that one player goes here, the other player goes there, and then that other player shouldn't really take any of these points. Not that big move. Black's move is bigger. It's annoying. It creates a cutting point, so white went out. It's strange to go out like this. This is a stronger shape. Was black thinking of a possibility that actually black cuts immediately? Was it a concern of white? If it was, then I think it shouldn't. F18 now and 14, but more shape-wise. Yeah. So maybe not that it happens right now, but that later there is this problem. I can understand this thinking. I wanted to use O16 and K16. Okay. Yes, K16 was a nice continuation. You played it well. What if white goes like this? H17 possible? Well, it is more or less possible. Pam, pam, pam. Pam. More or less possible, maybe not possible in fact. Interesting. So maybe, let's think of some other ways of playing. Tap, 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 tap. Is it good? White already has the B12 stone, but black got a lot. Black is alive. I don't like it. I prefer to keep this group attackable. How to go? How to play? F18 without H17. G14 now. Oh, G14 looks like a nice shape. If black goes here, white can... Where to play? Maybe this one. F11? Maybe better, yes. But black manages to run. There is also this option. Maybe not bad. And then extend. You don't connect such a stone. This is a classico. That you play this move and then extend and you don't connect such a stone. Possible. And then there was another suggestion. Go down. Then black will also go down. Then white can actually Atari, maybe attach, I'm not sure if it is a good exchange. Came out, not bad. In general it looks all playable for white, so not sure if black wants to cut, but the problem is there. The cut exists, so maybe white was concerned and didn't want to leave it. But the thing is that if black doesn't cut now, I don't think black will ever manage to cut, because the position right here needs attention. White is likely to continue like this, or maybe like this. In fact, this move is powerful. It puts pressure on black. And after one such move, the cut is already much less of a concern. I think it just doesn't work, right? Now it just doesn't work. So, by the way, after that move at R7, the recommended move for white is just add a move here, add a move. I don't know, maybe also possible to try to be more active, but also more ugly. More active, more ugly. Okay, let's continue the game. So this move I wouldn't play. Then black played Kosumi. Black was concerned a bit about the group. And this move also. Don't play this move. Why? Why do you play this move? Let's say you play another move. You play K16. Are you concerned that black goes here? Well, now it is even less of a concern than before playing at B12, when black could have played the tiger's mouth. Now you reduce from the top and it's very small for black. And if black goes here, then of course you can always push. And if black doesn't play anything, then who knows? Maybe later you will use this one. Or for example, let's say white builds a moyo by this move. White builds a moyo, and then white has a continuation. But after white played this exchange, the move has no continuation. So white's deal is that white takes 3 points instead of playing this powerful moyo making move. Alright, all 16. Good one. And I don't know. In general, such moves are not recommended. in general. They are for special situations. Usually better to just follow like this. If white plays jump, if white jumps, maybe we Keima, or maybe we Kosumi. I think this is stronger. Black takes a big corner and still the other stone will manage. But like this, we immediately get a worse position in the corner. Well, it's playable, of course, but I wouldn't recommend. Then this move was a bit passive. I don't know. Well, it's concerned about the second line, while white can play this k16 white was dreaming of, and just push, push, push. This looks super nice. What was white afraid of? Was white afraid of some counterattack? How to counterattack this? There is no really a good way to counterattack. So this, just enclose. Instead, white gave black something on the outside, and then very nice horse's head by black. Tap, tap, tap. Also not sure if these exchanges are good for white. But in fact, white connected, good. But then we slowly move to the maybe most interesting moment of the game. Also this is, white is anyway alive, so I think better play a move there. If black goes like this, we don't need to connect. This is an important thing. We don't need to connect. Hello, Cesare. Hello, Cesare. I heard of your results at Facebook. I heard of your results from Vienna. Nice that you managed to come here. We have just started because I confused the time of the lecture. So white doesn't need to connect at A. White can jump out. Black cuts. Okay. You're welcome. If you want really to cut me, you finish with such a dumpling. But maybe not. Maybe for now I just leave it. Maybe for now I play another move. Or maybe I use this one. Also super difficult to deal with for black. So the thing is, the cut is not a concern at all. Okay. White played these moves, and this is the moment. First of all, I mean the shape was not really important that white shape becomes bad because white was already connected, and the other cut was not really working. So for now, we have already talked about the power of these invasions. Maybe black can also start from this move and then play on that side, but black started from this move. And this is a moment for white to play a Keima. For sure. If black wants that territory, let him take that territory. And let us take our territory. But instead, white played moves which are trying to break black's shape. But in fact, the only thing these moves did were taking the inside and giving the outside. These exchanges are good for black. Instead, if white plays from the other side, then later in the future, white can, for example, use this. For example, let's imagine that white chooses such, because white wants territory. Let's say white uses something like this, and then later white thinks, I need to reduce. And then white has a possibility of playing here. And if black goes there, then maybe we can jump out and So we can use the agi somehow. But in the game, white is destroying the agi. White is giving... by the way, Julian is out from the KGS game. I don't know. Maybe. You are here again. Okay, good. Okay, no problem. Yes. I saw that you crash off. Okay. So the exchanges were bad. Okay, then black jumps in. White tried another thing, and again it's not good. It gives back additional strength and gets only the outside. Gets only the inside. The game is good for black right now. And then black didn't see that white is playing a ladder breaker. If black saw it, maybe just take the stone. Black is just good. Black has more points. Black should have more points. For sure black has more power. But points, I don't know. Maybe to have more points black needs to use a trick. But it will work because black has more power. Okay. But then black didn't see that it's a ladder breaker and white went out with the ladder. And then maybe the last thing in this game. Black is in trouble now. White managed to go out with the ladder and black has two weak groups. What should black do? Black tried to put pressure on white. Black put more pressure on white, then went out, but then looked, oh no, I cannot now connect back because then the loss is too big. Yes, the loss is truly big. And what is the reason the loss is so big? The reason is we have just played these two moves. That's why now loss is very big. So the thing was that black could, instead of playing those two moves, black could maybe immediately go here. No, but then the loss is very big. Oh, maybe it even works for white to destroy black. Okay, so let's play here. And if white plays any forcing move, then we will answer. And then the loss is not too big, because we haven't invested two moves, which we invested in the game. In the game, black invested two moves, and now the loss is too big, so black goes back. Black goes back, and then black dies. Very sad story. Black lost the game, because black didn't stop, black was putting all the power, and then started to think, oh, well, I need to go back. The general thing is, if we need to go back, then let's not play the center exchanges on the outside, which makes the temperature higher on the board, and then go back, but let's just go back immediately. Okay. So these are my comments about these games. Are there any questions? In the end, white's group died here, but anyway, the game was bad for white. Black's group died here, but anyway, the game was bad for black, sorry. So, anything more to discuss, or shall we move to the other game? I think we will move. So, thank you for this one.